We're up near Hellcat Springs, and we're looking for Bigfoot activity, Bigfoot sighting hotspot up here. We're walking around some of the springs up here. There's two right next to each other, and they got plenty of water up on the mountain. We're about 9,500 feet, and Jenny and I are going to service some cameras in the area, and we're at the springs looking to see if there's Bigfoot tracks coming in and out of the springs. So we'll walk around these. We see plenty of elk and moose tracks, and of course, from experience, Bigfoot tries not to leave tracks if at all possible, but we find them once in a while. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's probably a moose.
That was loud. We're finding giant moose tracks. We're at a water source looking for Bigfoot tracks. Just heard a big old crack, like a baseball bat being busted over a tree. So we know Sasquatch does that, but we haven't come across any Bigfoot tracks, just moose. So we're on high alert for a big moose in the area.
Yeah, that was just right there. He was probably just laying down.
Yeah, maybe we scared him up. It took a second. My first instinct was a gunshot, and then I realized it was a big time wood crack. Here's a little stream coming out of the it's a mountaintop spring, and it's overflowing. Therefore, the animals don't actually have to come to this spring. They just need to come to this little creek that it's made. But yeah, that's the direction we heard the big old wood crack. Sounded close too, didn't it, Jenny?
Yeah, it's just right here. We have to go in there though.
Yep.
Wait, no, they're not.
Strawberries? Oh, they do look like strawberries from a distance.
They're just all over the ground right here, and there's nowhere.
That's what the squirrels are eating.
Oh, it's those. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
that's what the. At first, I thought it was a strawberry, but it's those little. They're just from up there.
Yep, they chew those little bunches out of the tree and
then come
eat
down.
some of them, and some of them they bury for later.
Yeah, they cut them all down, then they come down here, and then make a hole and they bury them all. He's been working hard. Look at all this.
Because bears like to dig into these squirrel caches in the wintertime, we set up some game cameras at a Bigfoot sighting spot with the squirrel cache going on. And during the wintertime, the squirrels were in there digging them out, and every once in a while the squirrels would leave a couple of pine cones behind, and we noticed that the snowshoe rabbits were coming in and they eat the whole pine cones in the wintertime. They sat and did it right in front of the camera. We have like 5 cameras that we need to service up here today. Oh, there's that giant moose track. That's pretty fresh. That's what we're thinking made the wood crack. Probably running away from us, breaking a big old branch as it runs away.
Yeah.
Or could have been Bigfoot warning the clan. But we try to keep things in perspective. We're only finding evidence of moose right now, so that's what we're on high alert for. There's a widowmaker. Probably shouldn't walk under that. That looks dangerous. What'd you find?
I said the moose came right from here. It's just running right along there. Look. Right here.
It's a big one.
Well, that was big old wood snap.
That's thunder.
It sounded like a growl. Scared me. Isn't the dealio right here somewhere?
You're going the wrong way. I hear these stereotypes all the time that there just isn't enough food to support that big of a primate, you know, like an 800-pound Bigfoot. Well, the average adult bull elk weighs 600 pounds. The average adult bull moose in the area weighs 1,000 pounds, some of them up to 1,200. And then you got the black bears, and we've started finding evidence of grizzly in these parts. So if there's enough food to support all that, why not an 800-pound Bigfoot? And when I'm talking 800-pound Bigfoot, I'm talking the biggest ones. Every time we come back here, it looks so much different. This game camera is always hard to find. We'll show you whatever's on these at the end. We always hope for the home run, but at least it's a picture into the place that people say they see Bigfoot. Something keeps stomping the ground. Servicing that last camera was a little bit nerve-wracking. Something was slamming the ground, stomping the ground, so much so that I could feel the reverberation in the ground. That is scary. It's close enough you can feel the ground shake, but you can't see what's doing it. Check that out. Come up on a part of a skull. The upper palate and teeth. Possibly a deer or an elk. So something had a dinner here. Oh, here's the other part of the skull. You heard a baby?
Oh, there's a baby of some sort, just like 50 yards up in here. I can't tell what it is. Just went wah. So I don't know if it's a moose, an elk, a deer, could be a bear, but there's a little baby up in here somewhere.
Because of the moose tracks we've been finding, I'm concerned that it might be a mama moose with the baby, and maybe that's why it was stamping the ground as a warning not to come towards it and its baby.
Yeah, that's a guess. There's nothing, I couldn't tell what it was, but it was a baby. It's crying, up here.
Well, something had a mill up here. I want to show you guys. I just showed you the upper palate of a skull and its teeth, and here's the brain case area. Kind of weird, upside down like that. It reminds me of a crab. But now that I can see the cranium, I do believe that this is a deer. We know there's wolves up here, there's black bear, there's mountain lion, and there's something moving over there. There's also Sasquatch. Gosh, that's the direction we have to go too. Right where it's moving through the foliage. There's a storm rolling in. You guys might hear the wind and the thunder off into the distance.
This is a mama deer, and you can tell she's going this way. And there's a kick up right here. And then here's the baby right here. Little guy. And
fresh as it gets. And that's they're heading the direction that Jenny could hear a baby vocalizing.
That's me right there. So it's just right now.
Yeah, so that's what should be up ahead. Yeah, we were a little concerned. We were walking up on a moose and the baby in the same direction that we had to go to service that. All right, we'll get this serviced. We got a few more we got to get into. Taking a look at a Bigfoot sighting hotspot. Keep watching. We're going to keep on squatching. show you whatever's on these at the end. We always hope for the home run.